Hello, girls, guys, or otherwise. This is Rich, and welcome to another Table Talk Thursday. As per usual, we are pulling from our Table Topics Cube. If you would like to get your own Table Topics Cube, great for parties and whatnot. Unaffiliated link down below. Also down below is our Patreon link if you would like to become a patron, and also a link to our eBay store if you would like to purchase any of our wares on eBay. Tons of things, thousands of items. Ask for a discount. Reasonable offers will not be denied. Anyway, let's get to today's topic. Let's focus there. When does the desire to increase one's wealth cross the line to become greed? I think it's at the point, and this is something that I've asked myself ever since I quit my 9 to 5 job, or my, what was it, 9:30 to 6 job, whatever. We'll just say 9 to 5. After I quit working at the storage units and whatnot, I asked myself, I said, you know what? How much do I really need to survive? And my partner and I sat down. We came up with a number because we were both looking to quit at the time. And we came up with a number like, okay, this is how much I get from this is how much I get from that. How much do we have, do we need to bring in to be able to survive? And we came up with that number and we made that our goal. And I told him, I said, anything over that is just gravy. Yeah, it'll help us during the lean times whenever, sales aren't going through the roof. If we make, X amount of money this month and we don't make X amount of money the next month, the surplus months cover the non-surplus months, or the months where we barely get anything. So, I mean, it all comes out in the wash, and that's okay. It's okay. Um, I think the point where it crosses the line into just being greedy is where you have enough to cover everything and then some. I would say if I had to put a figure on it, I would say whenever it's like 3 times more than what you actually need per month and you have nothing that you need to spend it on. If I got 3 times the amount of what I needed every month, uh, I would say that I still have something that I could spend it on. I would be spending it on fixing up this house, getting it ready to sell and whatnot, and then moving out of the area. I mean, we don't have to move, but we would like to move to go be closer to my partner's family, which would also be, oddly enough, closer to my family as well, just by like a couple hours, but still be far enough that nobody's popping in to visit just unannounced. But yeah, we were looking at moving. We still are, and that's something in the future. But yeah, I think whenever we would cross the line to this is just pure greed is whenever I have such a surplus in money. So much is coming in every month that I don't know what to do with it. Like, say this house is all fixed up. We have 2 cars in the driveway and nowhere to go. We are more than paying our bills. We are totally out of debt, this and that and the other thing. I think the point where it turns to greed would be whenever we're making that much. Um, Granted, we could always, um, we could always go on trips and whatnot, which would be fun. But also, I wanted to say the point that it would cross into greed is whenever you also act in a different way. Um, and to me, that would be the kicker. That would be where I fully see the greed. Whenever it is all about the money and you don't care how you get it. That to me would be where the tipping point of, uh, for one, you have all this money and you don't, you have nothing to use it for. and then you have not only have all this money with nothing to use it for, but you're also harming people or scamming people into, giving you their hard-earned money with no purpose. Um, right now, like I've said before, link down below for the eBay store. My purpose for running that business is to keep the household going. That is in fact my full-time income right now. Um, and it can be terrifying sometimes to know that, hey, all of your finances are on you, on exactly what you're doing from day to day. So choose your movements wisely. Um, Especially whenever you don't have any savings saved up. I gratefully, I have saved up money and whatnot, um, to make sure that I'm in a point where if I were to quit my job, that I was sustained, at least for a good few months. I've always had, you know, the I've always had an ease of getting a job because of how I conduct myself in front of others and whatnot. I've not had an issue obtaining a job. I have very little issues on being able to keep a job. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, it, it was a thing that, if it doesn't work out, I can always go get another job. It's fine. It's okay. We will make it. I will make sure of this. But, I would say that if I'm making all the money that to sustain the household and then some, actually having, triple surplus, or triple the amount that I need to make, but just through the eBay sales, which I'm not. Don't get me wrong at all on that. I'm not making that much money. Um, Matter of fact, you can see how much money I make. And that doesn't bother me. But you know, say I'm making at the time. If I were making three times more than what I need through eBay, and then I was also uh, being part of a a job that was paying very well. You know, at what point there would it be greed? Is, I would say, whenever I am uh, being vicious towards people. So, say if I were to go to an auction and just be completely rude to somebody in order to get the best deal or something like that, then yeah, that that would be a dick move, and that would be me being just greedy. Um, Stuff like that. Those are examples that I can give um, from my experience. That if you reach a point where you're not saving just to have a nest egg, but you're just saving just so you can have it all. Yeah, that's where it becomes greedy, and you can definitely see it whenever your attitude towards money changes. So, but yeah, I think that's I think that's what I have to say on that one. I think I beat that dead horse. Horrible catchphrase. Huh. Um, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. When does the desire to increase one's wealth cross the line to become greed? I think it's definitely an attitude thing. For me, that's where that would lie. Anyway, oh, I just got all my cards out of order. Yeah, okay. Uh, yeah, setting the cards over there, and one of them got out of order, and now I got to figure out where it goes. Anyway, that's all I have for this Table Talk Thursday. Until next time, here's our patrons right there. Thank you to our patrons on Patreon. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye.